Walk me through you going after the CCP.
So in March of 2020, right, like when this is unfolding, is, you start to look, the CCP was well aware of COVID in November and December of 2019. There's a whistleblower, Dr. Lee, that came forward. He mysteriously died after he recanted what he saw about what was happening in the hospitals there in Wuhan. And so they knew it was real. They knew it was a deadly virus. They didn't want to do anything about it. They wanted to cover it up. And how did they cover it up? Well, they ended flights in and out of Wuhan domestically, but not internationally. China also became the largest net exporter of PPE to the largest net importer of PPE in those months. So they knew it was going down. They didn't tell anybody. And of course, the World Health Organization, which is just a puppet for the CCP, they helped hide all this too. So what does President Trump do? He says, look, this crazy thing happening in Wuhan. We're going to shut down flights in and out of China. He's characterized as the xenophobe in chief, right? All this, the left did something. You started to see the Trump derangement syndrome kind of play out on that stage too. So we saw enough. And actually my Solicitor General at the time, John Sauer, who's now the Solicitor General of the United States, just a brilliant guy who's winning a lot of these lawsuits now for the Trump administration, and was his lawyer in the presidential immunity case too, by the way. But we said, you know what, there's got to be something here. If we're reading this in the newspapers, there's got to be a lot more there. So we decided to sue Communist China, the CCP, the Wuhan Institute for Virology for unleashing COVID on the world. And it was, look, we got a lot of criticism for it. Ultimately, now there's a $24 billion judgment out there now that Andrew Bailey's now moving on to the FBI, but hopefully the new Attorney General, you can seize assets. Chinese assets now with that judgment. And I hope that we're aggressive in doing that. But I think it was about, look, I don't care. I mean, obviously, no harm has come to me yet, but the CCP didn't like that. But who cares? Like, I'm an American and I'm going to fight for, like, this is my country and this is what you did and you ought to be held accountable for it.